Hola, Libra Sun, Capricorn Moons. Oh, sorry, no. Libra Sun, Scorpio Moons. Libra Sun, Scorpio Moons. Libra Sun, Scorpio Moons. Okay. This is your 2020 Sun Moon reading. If this resonates with you, consider a personal reading. My email is below. Just send me an email and we can go ahead and work that out. When you view this is when you were meant to see it. It does not matter the time of year, and you might want to consider checking out your 2019 Sun Moon readings to see if they rang true for you. I'm doing these in the order of requests in the comments, so make sure to put your requests up and I will put them in queue. First portion of this reading will go over the traits of your Sun Moon sign, and I will lay out the main cards. The second portion of this reading will be the link below to the Vimeo reading, where I'll have a deeper interpretation of the cards in addition to clarifiers. I'll be dividing the year up into 4 separate quadrants. Other things to mention, I'm on the Instant Go app. If you need an answer to a question for $4.98 with a 24-hour turnaround, that's the current rate. I'm also on Facebook and Insta, where I upload my weeklies and my weekend readings. And then check out my playlist also for my compatibility readings. If you could like, share, subscribe, and support me, especially since I'm the only tarot reader that I know at this time that's doing this, and I'll continue to do this if I have great feedback, then I would really appreciate that. Otherwise, let's get to the reading. So, Libra Sun, Scorpio Moons. You guys are super rational when it comes to deciding things, taking consensus for people, and you are definitely the diplomat. You always try to step outside of the box. You always stay objective when you make your decisions, okay? But you do have that Scorpio side, which can be a little bit aggressive, a little bit passionate, but underneath that really cool, it stays underneath that really cool exterior that you have, okay? You do have a style that's about being a peacemaker, but inside you have a lot of a lot of motivation, and you also have the intent of a warrior and a fighter. You guys are very tactful. You're very enigmatic. You're also very multifaceted people. On the outside, you want everything to go calm. You want everybody to be in accord. You want it to be tranquil. You want it to be peaceful. When it comes to your friends, when it comes to family, when it comes to colleagues, when it comes to whoever, you're very thoughtful about them. And again, you try to promote peace. You're very relaxed with yourself. But when the time comes to have some sort of gain in your favor, you can be a little bit critical, you can be a little bit upfront, and you can definitely take the horse by the reins. What's funny is a lot of people that aren't aware of this are usually like, oh, what just happened? Even your closest friends don't even know about this side of you at times, so when it comes out, they're kind of taken aback. After you've figured out an idea or something you want to do, you definitely don't stop until you have followed it through to the very end. There's nothing careless about you guys. There's nothing idle about you guys. Although you do really enjoy leisure, you enjoy recreation, being involved with others and being a social is super huge for you all. You desperately kind of need this, and it's really good for your emotional growth. A lot of times you won't listen to advice that other people will give you, so you really got to try to work on being tolerant, keeping your mind open to other people's views, especially in times of an emergency or in times like that, in times of pressure. So if you're under the gun with something and someone's like, hey, why don't we do this? Don't be like, no, that's stupid. Listen to what they have to say. They might know the way out of the fire. I'm just saying. Okay. You have a purpose. It always feels like you have a purpose in life. And one of the things you guys are really strive to do is to help people get to a better place. You also like to change attitudes that are, old-fashioned or aren't working. Really strong in politics. Again, really strong with being a diplomat and diplomatic abilities. You have a way of knowing what makes other people operate, okay? So you have an instinctive, intuitive knowledge when it comes to that. Sometimes you can be kind of closed to a different perspective, and sometimes people think you're intolerant, even though you kind of think of yourselves as open-minded. So it's interesting because you have the Libra aspect of you that is, fair and likes peace and takes a consensus, and then you have your Scorpio side of you that might be a little bit critical, okay? So A lot of these signs are interesting to me because they have a duality to them. So let's get to your reading. So Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity for Libra, Sun, Scorpio, Moons for the year 2020? And what do you see? What do they need to know to reach their higher ground? Any messages that you have will be greatly appreciated. Again, for Libra, Sun, Scorpio, Moons for the year 2020. Thank you. Okay, what do you see for Libra, Sun, Scorpio, Moons for January, February, March? January, February, March. What do you see for Libra, Sun, Scorpio, Moons? January, February, March. Magician card in reversed. What do you see for Libra, Sun, Scorpio, Moons? April, May, June. Tower card in the upright. What do you see for July, August, September? Libra, Sun, Scorpio, Moons. The Moon card in reversed. What do you see for Libra, Sun, Scorpio, Moons? October, November, December. The Death card in reversed. Okay, so we'll start off with the Magician. And what I'm kind of getting, I'm already kind of seeing sort of what this story is. So I feel like during this period of time, you all were tricked into something, into doing something. Somebody manipulated you, somebody presented something to you, and you believed everything that they presented to you. You thought it to be truthful. So you kind of, you either bought something or you followed them down some sort of path or whatever. I mean, I feel like you wholly believed in them. You know, if it was a pyramid scheme, you were buying it. If it was a vacuum cleaner, a door-to-door salesman, you were buying it. I don't know where the vacuum and the door-to-door salesman thing came. But whatever this person is showing to you, it is not the truth. It is not what it really is. So be really careful of that in the beginning of the year, because as we move into April, May, June, I'm seeing kaboom. Everything falls apart. So this is where you have the discovery that what you were led to believe in January, February, March is not what it seems. And at this point, there's really isn't anything you can do to fix it. It's going to fall apart. It was never meant to be to begin with. So the only thing you can do is just kind of fold into the universe and make it happen. The good news is, as you go into July, August, September, boom, your eyes are wide open. This is the card of Pisces, for those of you if that resonates. And there's no getting anything over on you, okay? Because you've kind of, whatever this experience is, you know what to look for, what the red flags are, not to go through it again. And you also realize how this experience really kind of negatively impacted you. So it really had an impact on you, and you know not to get into a similar situation. But as you move into the end of the year with the Death card, I'm seeing almost not accepting this. You know, I'm getting it's not over till the fat lady sings. So, and this is the card of Scorpio, so this is your moon, which is your emotions, which makes it even more interesting, because I feel like emotionally you want to go back and you want to pick the scab. I don't know if it's because you want redemption or because you want closure or whatever you have. You're even though here you're having an acceptance and you're seeing everything for what it is, here I feel like there's still something you need, okay? And you're holding on to this. It might be resentment or what have you, but you're holding on to it. It's really not doing anything for you. But you're holding on to it. I call that kind of picking the scab, okay? So just be careful of that in 2020 if this reading resonates for you. If it does resonate, like I said, consider a personal reading. Send me an email. We can go ahead and set that up. And then all that other good stuff that I said in the beginning of the video, put in your request for a 2020 Sun Moon reading, check out your 2019 Sun Moon reading, ask me a question on Instant Go, and check me out on Facebook and Instagram, okay? Otherwise, if you could like, share, subscribe, thank you, and adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.